Well, now it's personal, ain't it?
It is.
It's personal for him, and it's personal for me. They never saw him coming.
Really?
He gets his hands on the care package I sent him. Lara found a way to keep the calamity from spreading through Sultan's Hollow.
Lasers. Okay. Have a calamity gun now.
Kid has to put a damper on their plans.
And a new soundtrack. Wow, this thing just obliterates everything, eh?
They got their own security and everything. Pretty fancy, even.
God damn it.
Still, they ain't used to having visitors around. Break enough of those things and the calamity rocks slink back into the ground. They've got these conductors that are all what's keeping the place together.
Whoa, that was nice. It's basically a rocket launcher. Well, it doesn't shoot rockets, but, you know.
Those rocks are like tumors, the same kind the Ura planted in the Bastion.
Whoa.
Well, the Ura must be in a panic right about now.
There should be. Because I'm here now. Now. Raised on the okay. A flake of unusual rock unseen prior to the calamity. Okay. That calamity cannon. Can't be. Soundtrack really reminds me of Portal. In a way. I'm not sure.
They even sick their little rattletail pets on the kid. Those rodents are just a bump in the road.
I'm sure I want to keep the calamity cannon. Takes a long while to, you know, activate. Then again, I can probably upgrade that and stuff. And it'll be awesome and... Because the mortar is, I think, even stronger than this. And I can use cover while using the mortar. Or rather, you know, in a different way. Blah. Bloody Gargoyle. Why did I have to pick Gargoyle? Ow, that was stupid.
By now, every Ura from here to the terminals must know he's in town.
Really?
Kid returns their greeting tenfold.
I like how I'm still just, you know, the kid. I've killed thousands of people, probably. But yeah, I'm just a kid. He had like Gagal for like 3 times in a row now. Bloody hell.
Most of the Ura's conductors are squared away in the middle of the hollow. They're easy targets.
Well, I wouldn't say easy. Well, they're easy targets, yeah, okay, but... You know, millions of these bloody eye things. Annoying as crap. Okay.
Those calamity rocks must be eating that place apart from the inside.
Bloody lasers. I'm a fire in my laser.
The Ura keep hanging on to their barricade. After all, their homeland's not much farther.
I love the music. It's great. I shouldn't use it in close proximity, but it's cool. I can take it.
Maybe they know they've lost this. Lost to a kid. They underestimated us. Had us pegged all wrong.
Yes, they did.
Yes, our people caused the calamity, but here we are trying to fix it.
I hate these eyes.
It's not the time to get reckless.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. how I'd love to have skills right
You
now.
ever really think we just turn around and walk away?
Well, probably.
Shame the opportunity for civilized discourse is over. Suppose old Zolf should have got to know us better.
Fool.
Maybe I should have trusted him. Told him everything I knew.
Maybe, yeah. Could have changed everything. If he believed, what's his name, Rux? Which, you know, I doubt that he would believe him. Just bring it. Okay. Okay, maybe I should stop talking like that. Whoa. That was close. Too close to for comfort. I hate these birds. I hate you. Okay, you're annoying me now. Okay, there goes one. Only hundreds left. Okay. Oh.
I ain't pulling their punches.
Ridiculous. Ah, what a shame. Killed by the bloody explosion. Killed by the bloody idol.
Zolf, the Hura, they have every reason to be angry. Beyond angry.
Yeah, they do. Finally. Really.
But when this is all over, it'll all be water under the bridge.
What? What? The... Hell! Like 7 times. Wow, that was ridiculous.
As the hour grows desperate, the Hura bring out their big guns. Too bad for them. Our guns are bigger still.
I was about to say something like that, but obviously it wouldn't be as cool as what he said, because I don't have his voice. I don't have his epic voice of epicness. I don't wanted to take it.
There's nothing standing in his way no more. He sees the Tazzle terminals loom large on the horizon.
Child strong, yeah. Come on. I hate these birds. Bird things. They'll die.
Way out there on the edge of the world, that's where he finally finds you. But it ain't like Prosper Bluff this time. Ain't nothing for this gal to sing about now.
Oh.
Zia, you weren't kidnapped. No, ma'am. You just had to see what happened to the Hura. To your own people. You had to see if everything Zolf wrote to you was true.
Pardon me, miss. Does this belong to you?
Sure you didn't drop that twangy thing on purpose? Just to see if he'd go after you? They lost everything, didn't they? But they just keep on fighting like that's gonna bring it all back. I don't need to see what happened to the Ura. I'm trying to undo it, remember? Part of the rippling walls floated by, so I caught the kid's old knapsack.
So we have some more toys to play with now. Cool. Get more money? I mean...
The country. She's all to pieces now, but still looking good.
We don't have a shard, do we? No. We have Sia, which is more worth than a shard. Gonna get back to the mortar actually and use the turret. Are you still there? Now let's see. Okay. Could be both rather useful. Mensa missile. A small-scale prototype of the device that caused the calamity. Yeah, sounds like a sure plan.
It's hard to sleep easy these days, what with everything that's happened.
Yep.
Zolf, very soon the kid's gonna have to face that man again, for the last time.
You cannot defeat me.
They met on the worst day of Zolf's life. There in the Hanging Gardens, he aimed to throw it all away.
Ah, no, not the birds. Not the bees. I'd rather take the bees every day than these birds. Oh, shit. Wow. What's the trick with them? I mean, can I block their... No, I can't. Shit.
It's all right.
Is it?
It wasn't the first time Zolf had nothing to lose. He was born to a simple Ura couple who didn't last long before plague took him. He grew up hungry in the tunnels of the Tazal terminals, so he took to stealing from a Ceylonian missionary living there. It once got sloppy with his thieving hands. The missionary caught him, but didn't rat him out. Instead, he offered to take him in. That missionary raised Zulf like a gentleman, like he was his own son. Taught him theology, history, and mercy.
It's going well so far. Excuse me for being silent and stuff. Then again, you're probably all like, ah, he's silent finally. He shuts up. Then again, you shouldn't be like that, because then why are you watching me? You know? Then again, I really don't know why people watch me.
When the missionary passed away, Zulf promised to continue his work to bring about a lasting peace between the Ura and Caelondia.
Ha! Invisible Uras? Ura? Not Uras. Ha. Bam. Die.
Zulf started teaching the missionaries wisdom to any Ura who would listen. And listen they did.
Not these. The Ura, with all their different sort of enemies, are the most annoying thing so far in this game. Yes, even more annoying than falling off. Falling off the world. I'll take falling off the world every day before I take those guys. Oh, don't have stuff left. It's fine, it's fine. I'm okay. They destroy my things like crazy. Don't appreciate that.
He advocated tolerance and argued that the Ura should atone for the war. He believed the city had much to teach his people. However, Zulf felt he could only do so much in the Tassel terminals. He needed Caelondia to know the Ura had changed.
No more healing. Not good. Not good at all. I think these turrets are endless though.
That story don't end well anyway.
We're gonna do this.
The Calamity took everything from us. Might be it took even more from Zulf.
And we are back. At 12 remaining. Reflections? Yeah, I think they're called reflections.
However, Zulf felt he could only do so much in the Tassel terminals. He needed Caelondia to know the Ura had changed.
I love these turrets because they provide fire and they provide defense by
He decided to do what the
protection.
missionary did many years before. He left the city of his youth to brave a savage land.
And they provide protection from attacks by being targets, basically. Because when something shoots at the turret, it doesn't shoot at me. Perfect logic. Wow. Wow. How I hate the Ura. The bloody birds, pets. Okay.
The journey was hard, but he knew how to fend for himself. And then at last, Zolf saw the rippling walls on the horizon. He endeared himself to city folk straight away, and in turn he fell in love with the city and its people. One in particular.
Shit, shouldn't ever have come here. Okay. The little ones are okay.
This young lady was fascinated by the Ura, but she never met anyone like Zolf. She told him she knew all the city's best kept secrets.
This doesn't sound good. Not the soundtrack, of course, because the soundtrack sounds amazing. As it should. It's Bastion, yeah.
The Hanging Gardens was their favorite spot. It was there that Zolf clasped her hands and proposed in proper Ceylandian style.
Ow. This thing hurts. Ow. This thing really hurts. Okay. Good.
He celebrated with his friends long into the night. Joy and revelry like he'd never seen. Too bad he couldn't remember it all.
Come on, die. Die already. Is he
It's all right.
invincible or something? Should have been there long. Okay. You won't get me.
He woke up alone underground inside the Ura Ceylandian War Memorial, built like an Ura den. But something was wrong.
I love these things. Not these enemies, obviously. I hate them. With all my hate. But these, story time, basically. It's such a good mix. You know, you can fight stuff. I mean, it's Bastion, you know, it's a fighting game. Okay, that sounds like bloody Street Fighter now, but... you know, you fight. That's Bastion. With Bastion, you fight. It's not about... And you listen to cool music, but, you know, mainly you fight. And they mix it so well with the narrator and everything. It's really a great game. One of the best I've played lately, or ever. Because it's pretty. I think I feel it's really unique.
He emerged from that hole in the ground into a waking nightmare. Everything that wasn't gone was twisted upside down.
Ah, shouldn't have dodged there. Did we get the calamity on just when he wedded? Got married? That would be nasty. These things are tough. But I can do this.
The world was frozen, air thick with ash. What few faces he saw on the street stared back at him with gray and vacant eyes.
Yeah, the calamity. God's sake. I mean, yeah, I can block it, but still. It requires timing.
He found his wife-to-be asleep inside her home. But when he reached out to her, she joined with all the ashes in the sky.
That's nasty. That's damn nasty. Ah, crap. That's another thing that I love about Bastion. It's dark, alright? Yeah, it has all the comic style and shit, but it's dark.
That story don't end well anyway. Or a den. But something was wrong.
And we are back. I was about to say, yeah, Bastion is a dark game. It's not happy. It's not, you know, it has a light-hearted feel to it. Yes, but it's about dark things. And all the characters are pretty, you know, tragic, basically. And the story is pretty tragic and so on and so on. It's not a happy game in any way, in any you know, way of sense or shape or form or blah. What am I doing? Wrong key, not good. And again, no healing, but I think I didn't die this time. Yes, I did. Yes, I did die this time. So, 1 life left, basically. Back to the origins, Mario. We only got 3 lives left. Okay.
He emerged from that hole in the ground into a waking nightmare.
Yes.
Everything that wasn't gone was twisted upside down.
And we're almost done with Sylph's story. Boom.
The world was frozen, air thick with ash. What few faces he saw on the street stared back at him with gray and vacant eyes.
think. Yeah, there.
He found his wife-to-be asleep inside her home. But when he reached out to her, she joined with all the ashes in the sky.
Yeah, I mean, stuff like that, that's not happy, dude. That's... I mean, imagine that. That's bad. We'll do it. I'll get him in range of my weapon. Ah, bastard.
And so Zolf returned to where he proposed in the Hanging Gardens. And there he stood, as if the gods would answer him.
I love the story times in this game.
The kid's gonna be okay. As for that man, who knows?
We never finished Sia's story, I think. Let's actually do that. Let's do that now.
Just can't get enough of that good home cooking, can he?
Ah, it's so lovely. I really enjoy the game.
Easy sleep.
Is this new? Could be new. Can't remember these, all these fancy music. Oh, so lovely.
What's he thinking? Well, let me see if I got this straight. I only heard it once.
Okay, with my mortar this should be rather easy.
Once there was a normal Ura girl, but she wasn't born in the Tassel terminals like the rest of her people. She was from Zealandia.
I don't like these, because they do the same thing as I do. They hide behind stuff and shoot above it. Smart buggers.
Her folks were orphaned in the war, taken in and raised inside the city, on condition they would never return to the terminals.
Oh, Packers. Where's my flamethrower? Then again, a mortar does the job.
Ura refugees who came into the city had to stay for life. It was a way to reduce the risk of city secrets leaking out. The mama passed away from birthing complications, leaving the girl trapped inside that city with no one but her father. Her father was sharper than a brusher's pike, so he got a job working for the city's mancers. His daughter barely saw him. Her father told her nothing of her Ura heritage. He told her nothing of the mancers. It's for your own good, he said.
Her father was a mancer, eh? Maybe he was the guy that built the Calamity, basically. Because that guy was a mancer. When?
She took to studying the arts, learned more through music than history books, gained a knack for strings and songs.
Ah, damn it. I like that you don't die when you fall off.
At first,
though.
she tried to be like other girls, but her classmates spread word that her father was an Ura trader, selling out the city.
Did it take any damage at all? Doubt it. It's not good. When bloody status quo here. Okay, it does take damage. No, it doesn't take. Maybe with power shots. No. Yeah. How do I do this now? I cannot destroy mine either, I think. Although I take damage from the mortar, so... Okay, this is silly. I broke the game. Okay, whatever. And here we are again. Hopefully this time we will somehow manage to not break the game. But I think I messed it up already. No, I didn't. Bam. Just now, really, just a second ago, I had the same situation, but it's somehow, I somehow did it, I don't know. Maybe it was just luck. There has to be a way to get through this. Yeah, see, that it took damage. We can do this. Boom. Maybe if I go through it or something. Come on. It took 10 damage just before. How? Maybe if I fall on it. Or something like that. See?
One young man stood up for her, or so he led her to believe. He knew much of her heritage, and she grew fond of him.
Shouldn't use the turrets too often though. because they can screw up stuff. Then again, we did it now. We did it just now. We survived this. This ankle gator does have nothing on us. Okay, then we can... As long as it's focused on us, we'll have problems with the... with hitting him. Or maybe not. Come on.
The young man convinced her to take him to a family den to meet her father. Spoke of how he wanted to meet a man from the terminals.
And just a second again, I said, oh, let's not use the turrets too often because they can screw things up. And what did I do? What did I do now? The same bloody thing, the exact same thing that I said I wouldn't do. Oh. Now it's the waiting game, basically. The wall. It's so lovely. It's just a bit too fast, the pattern of the guns. Turrets. Come on. We're gonna do it eventually. Really just a question of time.
Greeted her father in the Ura's native language. Her father flew into a fit of rage and threw them out.
And we've done it. And when this song is playing...
The young man never told her that the Ura's native language is not to be used by foreigners. To do so is a terrible insult.
When this song is playing, it's not all that bad to sit here and wait for this bloody flower to die, you know? This song is wow. It's one of the best songs in the game, if not the best song, you know? And here we are again.
It was then that she decided to escape. The two of them could flee the city together and go to the Tassel terminals.
I wonder if I do power shots with the turrets, with setting the turrets, if they will be stronger. I don't know that. I don't know if I can find out. There. I like the the hearts, you know, above them if they like above enemies.
They would
if they
hide
like.
inside a garbage bin until it got ingested by a scumbag, then let him slosh on out of the city for disposal.
Oh yeah, multiple ankle gators, I remember. 2, 3? No, 2. Just 2. Wow, crap. I think that's where I died last time. Don't think I finished this one. And I have plenty of healing, so it's all good. It's alright. I don't like the screams. I mean, they're well done and all, but...
Her plan almost succeeded, but the authorities were already there when that scumbag sidled up to the city walls.
Okay.
The young man had sent the authorities a tip. Told him her father was using her to sell secrets to the Tazzle terminals.
That asshole. You don't do stuff like that.
She and her father were arrested for treason, but her father got a deal. Returned to work for the Mansers, and she'd go free.
Okay, this is quite easy with the mortar.
Before they parted ways for the last time, her father whispered a desperate plea. Hurry home to the den and lock yourself in.
Ow. Whoa! Really? The big guy? They have the boss here. This is ridiculous, come on, I mean... The bloody boss, really? I mean, makes sense to finish it off with the boss, but... Still. He will be dead with 2 shots. 1, 2.
Ha! She did as she was told. And deep down underground inside that den, she found a journal written in her father's hand.
They multiply. I don't like that. Not too fond of that. Okay, 2 are dead.
The next day, the door to the den turned to ash. The girl came up for air, and she saw the calamity all around her. When the kid wakes up, his world's still in pieces, just the way he left it.
Let's finish this.
Once the kid gets that last shard from Zulf, it'll all be over. The Tazzle terminals, all that's left of the Ura civilization, and the last stop on his little journey.
So we traveled all the world, and now we get here to get the shard, to get everything back together. And now, by doing that, because they have the shard, we'll probably destroy the whole bloody Tesla terminal. Yeah. Tassel terminals. God damn it. Yeah. Let's do this. Not gonna use the bloody Calamity Cannon.
I can't hear him at all anymore. He's too far away. But he'll be all right. Just needs to get that shard from Zolf and come on home.
I fought the Ura. I defeated the Ura. I will do this. We will do this, viewer. Together, we will rise.
The Calamity hit the Tassel terminals hardest of all.
New music, I think. Yep.
You know why Zolf went back there. The place was his home. All his old friends and family were there. Taken by the Calamity. Zolf must be there all alone, just waiting.
Well, all alone, eh? You're everywhere.
You know what's funny?
Whoa. Whoa! No, I don't know what's funny.
Well, are waiting for a kid. Look around. There's not much left to do here in the Bastion, I'm afraid. So why not tell each other stories to pass the time, right?
Tell me a story then. Rocks.
But Zia, there's another reason I've been telling you all this. There's something I want you to understand.
He's talking to Sia. I was about to be all like, I think he's talking to Sia.
When the kid brings back that shard, the Bastion will be complete.
And then? That's the thing, what will happen if the Bastion is complete?
What happens to Zulf will no longer matter. This disease the Era planted here will go away. Zealandia will be whole again. Everything will be back to normal.
But what's with the
Problem
Ura?
is, we'll all be gone.
What?
Oh, we're not gonna die. It's more like all of this will just stop.
What's...
Things will go back to the way they used to be.
So we'll turn back time, or...
That's the power of the Bastion.
I don't get it.
This whole place is a living record of the times before the calamity.
I see. So it is turning back the time. Hopscotch. Oh yeah, it's probably not here because it's... Damn it. Faith. Just right. A crude but heartfelt illustration. It is inscribed to in chalk on a stone surface, and like most of the Euro civilization, it survived the calamity more or less intact. This is such an awesome game. Oh. I see.
You be your old self again. You follow me? Think of all those times that didn't go your way.
Whoa, this... We won't remember. So what will stop Zealandia from bringing the calamity again? That's the thing with time travel and so on. Could kill Ven if we can. But if the Bastion only records like the world before the calamity, then there's no way of us knowing that we should kill Ven. This feels like a boss area. This builds up pretty good, I think. I'm very happy with it. Oh, what did I do?
All of life's little setbacks. Imagine if you could have another go at them. No mistakes.
God damn it.
Anyone you've ever heard. everything you've ever done, you could do it over. And wouldn't that be grand?
Have to do it.
Wouldn't you agree?
But you wouldn't know. You would be doing it again like this.
I guess there's nothing more to say. Who am I kidding?
I love this game. I love this game so much.
Look.
Ow.
There's something else.
There's always something
A
else.
confession.
Oh?
How come I know so much about the Bastion?
Ow.
Well, I designed the place, but that's beside the point.
Yeah, come on. F. I'm pressing F. Okay. Needed to stand up.
There's one problem with a place that sets things back to a bygone time. You can't test it. So you're probably wondering if the calamity happened already. What's to stop it from happening again?
Yeah,
After the Bastion does its thing.
exactly.
The answer is... I don't know.
This is so... See?
You're wondering if there ain't some other way out of this mess. It's alright. I can tell. But why would you even want another way? Unless you wanted to stay here with us.
I can still hop.
Well, that's sweet and all, but I don't know if I can stick around.
The game's spamming these all these sorts of potions on us now. Will he attack me?
The weight of the calamity. It's on our shoulders. We can't just let it go.
This is ridiculous.
Bastion does have another function, strictly speaking.
And we get the last weapon, I guess.
If ever the monument blew out and we couldn't repair it, we could still evacuate. First, we'd round up as many folks as we could carry. Next, we'd detonate the cores, and we'd take off away from here.
But to where? What is there? Excuse me. And obviously, sorry for not being all like commenting. Because I'm really into the game right now. Immersed and all.
Heavy, ain't it?
Yeah.
Of course, that would mean no going back. Ever. But then again, that way all of us could leave the city. Together.
Yeah, but... It's 3 of us left, dude.
You know Zulf and his countrymen won't be giving up that shard without a fight, don't you?
Why can't I defend? It takes forever to get back from a slam. Should have used right click. God damn it. This thing is heavy. And it destroys everything it touches. Let's try this. Whoa.
Zulf and the Ura. All they want now is to see the Bastion fall.
Obviously.
Zulf dedicated his life to a lasting peace between the Ura and Caelondia.
And now he leads a war against us. Heavy, ain't it?
He can't have imagined the city would try to wipe the Ura out. Zulf ain't lost every shred of decency though, has he?
Shard of decency, eh? I like this ram. You can destroy everything.
He tried to warn you about his plans. He tried to warn the kid.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just a kid. I'm a mass murderer, but I'm just a kid. Or am I? What's this? Oh, that guy, probably. Yeah, that guy. Or that chick, even. They disappear, huh? Who's that? Yeah. be gone.
For Zolf, this ain't a personal matter. It ain't a simple matter of pride either.
Wow, this guy is tough as nails. Heal. Okay. Heal too often. $134. Wow.
One thing's for sure. The Ura can't be happy that the kid followed Zolf all the way home.
What are they doing? Oh, they killed Sylph. I mean, on one side, yeah. I tend towards this. We can still turn everything back. That's the thing. If we turn everything back, it doesn't matter what I do. If we don't, it matters. He tried to destroy the Bastion, and nearly did it, of course. Because he was like, oh, revenge. But the thing is, yeah, sure, he lost everything, but so did everyone else. And we were the only people to really try to you know, save everything, basically. So screw it.
I can see it now. The kid in one corner, and Zolf in the other. Ain't much of a fight.
No weapons left. Crap.
Don't you worry, though. Once the Bastion's restored, it'll all be alright. You ain't still thinking about that whole leaving the city thing, are you?
Sure I do. God damn it.
Are making way for me. I'm coming home, sweet home. I see your star, you left it burning for me. Mother, I'm here. Eyes open wide, feel your heart and it's glowing. I'm welcome home.
Kid's probably dealt with Zolf by now. He reminds me of myself when I was his age. I ever tell you about those days?
We did it.
Hey, kid.
Hey, Rusk. Rux. God, this was epic.
Get up, kid.
It's not over yet. The best is yet to come.
Come on, that ain't funny. I say get up. That's more like it. Now, set that shard into the monument there. Then we'll talk. The Bastion. It's finally finished. Now, there's something I want you to see. Welcome to the heart of the Bastion. I ain't one for long goodbyes, so here's the deal. Zia and I figure you done the heavy lifting, so you get to do the honors. We can tell you how to work this thing if you got any questions.
Okay.
Hey, kid. Don't let anything you've done get to you. You can save all those creatures here and now. Zolf only brought more ruin to the Ura. No wonder they didn't take kindly to him. Always wondered what the motherland was like. Not that it matters anymore. You've got one thing left to do, so you hang on to that badge. Besides, you earned it.
Yes, I did.
You can undo the calamity here and now. Go on, kid. And before I forget, thank you.
You made it. If I could be any place I wanted, I'd stay right here. We could go anywhere in the world. Zolf tried to talk me into joining him. I tried to talk him out of it. I guess we both failed. When I finally found my people, I told them we could help. They just took me for a traitor. Glad you showed up. Any moment I'd want to live again happened after the calamity, not before.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
So, let's see. You can either prevent the calamity, or stick around with me and Rex. I'd hate to be in your shoes.
Ah, god damn it. Love the humor of this game. What would you do, viewer? You think we should go back? Make everything unhappen? Undo all this crap? Start from scratch again?
Oh, mother. And here I figured you'd had enough of me by now. You could have undone the calamity itself. But instead, you want to stay
Yep.
in a world like this.
Yeah.
I gotta admit, kid, I ain't yet put much thought in that idea of carrying on with you here.
That's why I saved Sylph.
We can't go back no more, but I suppose we could go wherever we please. And if anyone's left out there, I sure would like to see the look in their faces. Wanted to dock this thing right on their doorstep. Getting ahead of myself, though. I'm gonna need a first mate. What do you say?
Sure, sir. I wanted to bring that up before he mentioned it. There might be still people out there that we can save. If we go back, if we would have gone back, you know, history repeats. This might not even be the first time we do this. God damn it, this song is so awesome. I have like goosebumps all over. This is wow. God damn it, Logan Cunningham. I salute you, sir. I salute you. This was awesome. Bloody hell. Yeah, I mean, there's no choice there. We could go back, but there isn't, you know, it could all happen over again. It happened before, it will happen again. It's not even, you know, if you trust in humanity or something, they did it before. And you can't, if you go back, you can't go back, you will, you know, it reloads. You will not be the one you are now anymore, so you don't have all the knowledge. You can't go back and tell them, hey, the calamity is a bad idea, it will backfire big. You can't do that. So there isn't this. That's not a choice. And even if this world is like, even if we are like the last 4 people in the world alive, which would be horrible, we would still have to carry on. You know, there might be people out there. There's still hope. Giving up and going back is... It wouldn't be right, man. Basically. God damn it, this game. I'm gonna let the credits play as long as they want. With music like that, they can play for an hour. I don't care. I started this game thinking, yeah, this will be a nice, you know, thing here to play here and there. Bloody hell, this was an amazing story. Like, really, I didn't expect like to have it like this story. I expected it to have great music because, as I said often enough, I bought it because of the soundtrack. And because I think I've seen Variax play it on a stream or something, and I thought like, hey, this looks cool. And I talked to Sao, and I was like, yeah, good music. Both are Let's Players if you're not aware of them. And he like, yeah, the music is epic, man. You should get the music, and I bought it because it was on sale on Steam or something. Wow, this... I didn't expect that. I really got into the whole thing, and I'm quite sorry for the whole me being quiet business in the end, but it was just, you know, this point where you get so much into a story, you don't want to talk. I didn't feel like Let's Playing a lot today, actually. I felt like just playing this thing. Because, yeah, I was so immersed. And it's great. I mean, I sure hope you enjoyed this, because I was immersed as all hell, you know, and I hope that you know, kind of got that immersion as well. Because that's, I don't know, I mean, I've probably played like 2, 3, maybe even over 3 hours now. But I really kind of want to plot this in one piece, because this session was amazing, amazing. This was probably the best session, the LP session that I ever had so far. And there were great times, like in Vampire, and actually in Hitman. The last Hitman session was pretty amazing. It's always these, you know, you just play, you just, you know, you want to finish a game, you just play for as long as you can. Like 4 hours for Vampire. That 4-hour session, that just, wow. That was amazing. And with Hitman I said a long time, blah. I shouldn't talk about other games. Supergiant Games, I salute you too. This is, wow. This is one of the best games I played so far. Not even kidding. New Game Plus mode unlocked. New Game Plus and story menu. Begin the journey with all your weapons. New shrine idols and distillery spirits added. All Bastion structures buildable in any order. Sweet. Use the shrine for the toughest challenge. So a lot of other challenges that can be had here. I didn't do the whole challenge thing. I got told to activate all 10 shrines. No. I'm not here for the challenge. The story was lovely. Really cool. And I really thought like Rux was the kid. I was one of those people who thought, you know, Rux is the kid. Is you know, a time duel, so to speak. Ah, damn it, this is so lovely. This is so lovely. Kinda don't want to stop now. It's always a mixed thing when you finish a game, or a let's play for that matter. When it's, you know, yeah, I've done it, but at the same time, you've finished it. You know, it's over. So yeah, nothing more to say. Hey. Hope you enjoyed, guys and girls in sentient computer system. Look at this bloody thing. Lovely. This is, wow. Really love the game. Really, really love it. And yeah, hope you have a nice day. And take care. And see ya.